All right. And we are live. Hi, everybody. Hi, 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 hi. How are you doing? Um, Welcome to, I guess, a daily edition of our Dirty 30 Sales Challenge. So, you might be wondering what that is. And it's not anything nasty if that's what you're thinking, okay? It's called Dirty 30 Sales Challenge because we have a goal over here at Havana Media, and that is 30 days, 30 offers, 30 clients. So the goal is within the 30 days is that we actually show you how to execute sales. At this point in your life, in your business life, if you don't know how to muster sales, it's not a business, it's a hobby, period. So I thought that it would be a good idea, as opposed to me constantly telling you, you gotta make offers, you gotta be working on your sales, you gotta be moving, you have to be moving and executing. I wanted to kind of like let you guys in on our challenge and what we're doing this month. So for the next 30 days, we're already at, I believe, day 4 of this challenge. I'm going to come online every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so that I can talk to you and give you an update on what we've done to get sales in our business. Okay, how many offers we made, how many people we spoke to, how many potential clients calls we had that day, and ultimately, how much did we make? Because that's the real sauce, right? That's the real tea. How much did we make? Did we make anything? Did we earn anything? So that is, hold on, because my nose is saying something completely different. It's like, honey. So that at the end of the day is what it's all about. It's the sales game, right? A lot of people are extremely afraid of sales. They're extremely hesitant and feel like, oh no, 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 I don't like doing that. That's not me. That's not for me. If you're a business owner, you are the chief salesperson in your business. Period. Like, that's it, hands down. You can't just say, oh well, you know what, I'll pay somebody to do that, because I have some friends and people that have said that to me, and nothing burns me more than for an entrepreneur to feel like, oh, I don't have to worry about the sales side. I don't understand that. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'll pay somebody. I'll hire somebody when I make the money that I want to make. I'll hire somebody to do that. Or if they're going to struggle, they'll struggle to pay somebody to do that. Why? You know how to sell your product or service better than anyone. Okay? It's your baby. It's your business. So learning the art of selling it should be top priority for you as a business owner, because I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. I probably will say it every live. If you're not making money in your business, it's not a business, it's a hobby. Period. So back to this challenge, right? So I'm super excited. This challenge has made me extremely nervous and feeling real vulnerable because I am essentially allowing you to see the back end of what we do, and not from a perspective of, oh, I don't want to give you my secrets. I don't care about that. It has nothing to do with that. Sales is sales, no matter where it is. A lot of times you just have to teach or participate or execute it, and it's the same thing everywhere. That's not why I was nervous. I felt like, okay, it's easy for me to promise to raise your revenue or to generate sales, but it's a whole nother thing when I'm not just telling you what you need to do, but I'm showing you based off of what I'm doing. I feel like that's the difference, but that also puts a lot of weight on me because I want to make sure I do it right. I want to make sure I give you something to encourage you to execute in your business, as opposed to, oh no, it's too scary, I can't do that. Oh no, 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 no. I don't want you to look at sales as this icky, sleazy thing like you're a used car salesman. That's not what sales is. Sales is the life and the breath of your business, because you're able to save time and in some cases you save money as well, doing this or producing and executing the sales side of your business. But it's like watching your child eat. That's essentially what the sales is. It's like watching your child grow, watching your child meet all its milestones. That's what sales is. If you're a parent in any form of fashion, or want to be a parent in any form of fashion, or you're a dog mom or dad, or cat mom or dad, or whatever the case, whatever your animal is, pick your poison, whatever it is, when you're a parent or a producer, you want to see them grow. You want to see them accomplish. There's something in you that just that gets tickled at the accomplishments and the goals being achieved. That's what sales does for your business. It's you watching it flourish, you watching it grow, and you can't sleep on that. And it can't be something that, oh, it's word of mouth. Oh my goodness, I absolutely hate that. I hate the whole word of mouth situation. It has to be something that you're intentional about. It has to be something that you have like a actual plan, like a action, and you execute that plan. Period. So I want to talk a little bit more about that, and I definitely will. And that's, like, for the most part, the gist of the things that we will be doing for the next 30 days. Well, it's a little under 30 days because, like I said, we're at day 4. However, I want to come here and encourage you. That's why I'm here, to encourage you to execute in your business. Stop asking about it. Stop wondering about it. Stop putting it off, and actually execute. Get things done. And you're not going to be alone doing it, because every day we are, my team and I, we are coming together to do the same thing, to execute, to make offers, to find potential clients, to run advertisements, to make phone calls. I just got off a phone today with a potential, what we thought was a potential client of a hair salon, and we were trying to send him customers. That was our goal, is to send him customers. And we called him because he had nothing but a phone number on his site. Like, his online presence was a phone number, some pictures, and it looked nice. But there was no contact information other than a phone number. And at first we was going to toss it. And then I thought, you know what? Let me not do that. Let me try to give them another, let's try to give them another shot. So I called them, that's what I did. That's the whole part of this whole execution thing, right? I got on the phone and I dialed the number. And when I did that, the owner answered, which was nice. And I simply asked him, do you have an email or something of that nature where I can send more customers your way? I like what you're doing. I believe it was Brazilian highlights Brazilian blowout that he specialized in, and I liked what I saw, and I wanted to send clients that way, his way. And his response to me was, "Oh no, the only way that you can reach me or make an appointment is by calling me, and when you call and you tell me what you want, then you can send the pictures of your hair to me, and I'll look them over and decide how much it's going to cost to do what you're looking for, and how long it will take, and whether or not I can actually do it." Like, he had a whole list that was clearly pre-prepared but that was his only form of allowing a customer to contact him. At that rate, his clientele, for one, that puts him in give him two different problems, right? On one end, it makes you, there is a level of exclusivity there, right? Which sounds great. However, that puts his prices extremely high because he's handling people on a one-to-one basis. And that gives him a few clients, a few at most, that can call, that he can actually handle taking a call, reviewing the pictures, figuring out how long it's going to take, and at the end of the day, and then contacting them back and closing that deal. It's a process. And I'm going to be honest with you, there's not a lot of people that are willing to go through that type of process to get their hair done. It's like, why would I do that when I can just go on over to the next salon or the next business that has a way for me to contact them and work with them? Why wouldn't I just go and do that? Why wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Like, if there was multiple ways to get what you wanted, and then you had one place that, although they might have great reviews, they might have been recommended, but if you got to go through a hop, skip, and jump, or you're confused about what they're offering or how they're going to deliver it to you, you're not going to stick around. And that makes your customer retention rate very, very low. It kills your ROI because your return on your investment, you can't get back time. You can't get that time back. So what? When he would speak to somebody else or speak to the person and get back to them to let them know how long, how much, and whether or not he can do it, I guess he can tap into the whole time aspect and charging them now for this time that he's already spent. But then also for the time that he's already spent, if they say no to the price that he came up with, or the time that it's going to take, or maybe the way that he's describing that he's going to do it is not exactly what they're looking for, and he gets a no, who's going to reimburse him for that time? How? You wouldn't. It would be very, very difficult for that to happen. That's why people like me are in place where we set up those systems. And I'm not turning this into a sales situation at all. I'm not selling you. I don't need to. But that's why we do what we do, because everything that we do is, for the most part, there's an online aspect and a offline aspect to everything we do, because people consume content differently. So because of that, it's better for you to have multiple ways to communicate with them. Picture it or look at it like everyone has a different language, right? So having a way for them to speak to you or communicate with you on Facebook is one language. Having a way for them to communicate with you via email is another language. Having a way for them to contact you on your website is another language. Having an address, if you're in-person brick and mortar type of place that they can actually get to and find, is another language. So look at every form of communication as another language. If you can do that, if you can accomplish that, if you can plan that out, then that is one step, but it's definitely a starter in this whole sales process, right? Being able to be reached. And now my question, I guess, if I can ask, and I'm hoping that you can put it in the chat box or something of that nature, I would love to see it. But what are you doing now? Like in your business for your baby that you adore and you love so much, how many ways are you allowing for the communication in your business? Do you have email? Do you have social media platforms? Social media messenger? Do you have a website? Do you have, how many ways can a potential client contact you? That's extremely important. And that's something for you to think about. Absolutely think about every day. Like every day. And if you do have those things, is it easy to locate it? Every client is not a sales or marketing guru like me, okay? Or my team. They're not going to know how to hop, skip, and jump to locate your information. Everybody's not going to think, oh, let me call them and see if I can work with them. That's not going to be the thought process with everyone. It's just not going to happen. So I want you to let me know if you have those forms of contact. Let's say you're sitting there saying, Sonia, I got that. I have email. I have the phone number. Check. Email check. Phone number check. Contact us check. Instagram, Facebook check. But is it easy to get to it? Is it easy for them to find it? If you have your website, do you have buttons clear, concise, in front of them immediately? Like within the first 30 seconds of them visiting your site, is it available? Are these forms of contact or communication available? Can I go to your site right now and click and speak to you? And if you think that that can happen, put that in the link too. Put your website in the link. I will go and check it. I will go back, me and or my team will go back and look at the links that you guys put in the comments. If you're on Facebook, or you're on Instagram and you can't put a link in, that's fine too. Send us a link via Messenger. That's fine too. Put your money where your mouth is. This 30 days is not going to be I'm just talking. But it's an active activity. We're going to generate revenue together. So my first thing with you is put your links in the comments. Put your links in my messenger, right? And let me know what forms of communication you have listed for your business. And if you want to know what forms we have listed, check it. Go to the website, go to the Instagram, you can go to all those things. It's HavanaM.com. HAVANAM.com. And you'll be able to see the different forms of communication and contacting us and different ways that you could play. Because it's important. You have to be able to communicate that immediately. You have to be able to address that barrier. A lot of times when it comes to sales, if you can't immediately send them someplace or give them the contact, the information that they need immediately, you lose a sale. Like, it's like going to a hairstylist and her hair looks messed up. Tore up from the floor up. And then you trying to do my hair. No. Absolutely not. And then we have people that will go to the nice looking, well-designed sites and their services is trash. There has to be a healthy balance. There has to be a reasonable balance. You got to think about your customers. At the end of the day, you pretend you're your client. You be the client that you're trying to reach. Can you reach you? Can you contact you? Do you want to contact you? That's very important, right? Do you want to do that? Is that something that you actively feel like, yeah, I want to be in it. I want to be here. I showed up. She ready. He ready, right? If you can't do that, then I would start there. Before you get on the phone and try to call a business or call a potential client, make sure they have a way to reach you. So right now it's 3:23 p.m. in this 30 minutes. So 30 dirty 30 sales challenge. 30 days, 30 offers, 30 clients. And I'm doing these trainings or overviews of our challenge at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. So that's the 30. And then I'm going to be on here for about 30 minutes. So 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Tell somebody, show somebody, let somebody know that they need to come on over here to this Dirty 30 challenge. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be so much content that you can use, you can develop, you could work on and use in your business today. You don't need to wait 30 days to do it. If I was you, I would be growing. I would be running after this live, okay? After you leave me, don't just run now, but after you leave me, I would be going to my platform, my website, my Instagram, making sure that you check all the contact us and the call buttons and the email buttons that's on these Instagrams and Facebook sites to make sure that it's going to a current contact information. As soon as you leave here at 3:30, that needs to be what you do. And then come back and comment. Come back and let your girl know, because I want to hear it. And if you need help with it, or you need to know what looks right, take a screenshot. Send it to me. I'll judge that too. I will let you know from a marketer perspective if that makes sense, if it looks right, if it's going to move your audience. Send it on over. Put it in the comments. I'm going to check it every single day, and I'll respond to it tomorrow. Okay? So, in the last 5 minutes of this challenge, I have a confession to make. So, we started this challenge December. We're in January, honey. January 1st, and we have been preparing the documents, the pages, making sure the links all match up, crossing our T's and dotting our I's. We've changed the training videos at least 4 or 5 times at this point, and we have not been able to make offers. The goal was 30 offers every day minimum, and we're at day 4, and we just started making offers today. So what I'm going to do to hold myself accountable, and you can do it too to hold me accountable, I am going to, even though I missed those 3 days technically with the offers, I'm going to make that up and make sure that I do double the offers for the next 2 to 3 days, so that way it can catch up and I can catch up and make sure that I'm a woman of my word. It's 30, 30, 30. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to hammer this out. And I'm already having fun. I can't tell you how much fun I'm having. Just contacting clients, just speaking to people, speaking to business owners. I love this stuff. Like, I absolutely love it. And I hope you can tell. And if you can't tell yet, stick around, because you will. And it's 3:27. I want to take this time to answer questions, but I don't, I just set this up, literally. I think we started this at 2:50 p.m. and I haven't gone live in, I don't even know how long. And I'm like, oh my goodness. The team helped me do what they can do, but it's your girl. It's my fault. I should have started this, prepared it a while back, and I didn't. But it's okay. I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace and get it together. I'm going to execute it. I'm not going to sit on it or play around with, because I don't believe in wasting my time or your time. So I'm going to get it together where I can see your comments. And then I don't have my glasses on. So you probably can't tell, but I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see if there's any comments or anything of that nature. So I'll check later. If there is, I'm going to respond to you. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see you right now. So we'll figure that out as we go, right? But in the meantime, this was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to speaking to a whole lot more people. I'm even looking forward to the most. What I'm looking forward to the most is helping you. I want to help you. I want to take the scariness or the scary stuff out of sales and help you to understand that sales that's the nourishment of your business. Period. How healthy is your baby? How much do you feed it? When I'm done, we're going to have little fat babies. You know, I love that part of like little babies when they got the chubby cheeks and the little chubby thighs and arms. And it's like baby fat, but real baby fat. You know, like not the fat people that say that they fat. I was fat, okay? And there was a lot of times that in my mind, I'm like, I'm not fat. That's just baby fat. But no, it's fat baby. And I know it. And I'm not going to, this is not a explicit video, so I can't show you my fat. However, I love the little babies with all the little fat and the chubby and the lines and that they have in their legs and stuff like that. Is your baby like that? Is your business like that? Like, is it fat and chubby and squishy? Or is it malnourished? It needs to eat. Needs some bones, some meat, some fat, baby. So that's it for me. It's 3:30. We're 30 minutes in, and I have fun. I hope you did too. I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. See you.